We're going to see the new movie. Where's Kyle? He's over there. Ooh, and we're super wide.
I'm listening to the Peter Pan 2003 soundtrack.
Me too.
BFD. What's that mean?
BFD, yeah. What's that mean?
BFD. What's that mean?
BFD.
I'm in the back seat of my garage here, and we're about to go see Thor: Love and Thunder. What?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, wait, here. Can you see that right there, up there in the rear view?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're doing here, guys?
You were incorrect.
Shut up! I'm doing a video. Shut up!
He didn't do Nemo?
They're arguing about who did the soundtrack for Nemo. So I'm gonna speak through the noise. But yeah, we're gonna see Love and Thunder. And we're gonna tell you guys. Yeah, that's real dirty. Well, we think about it. And this is a little mini vlog before the actual episode to tell you what our thoughts are. I'll tell you what though. You know what I didn't think? That Ash would be here. Hey, if you're subscribed to my channel and you watch my videos, you'll recognize her from a different video. So yeah.
Jake.
We're doing two now.
We're doing two now.
Wow,
How about you go?
Oh my God.
Different perspective.
Whoa!
Whoa! I want to let you guys know that Kyle is driving right now. I also want to let you know that oh, look at that flare.
That's pretty good.
That my belt buckle is choking me.
You could move it. Oh well.
Let me in!
Unbuckle for a second. Oh, look at that beautiful flare. Look at that. Bow. And then yeah, is it? Oh my God! What the hell?
I had to unbuckle.
Anywho, what are your predictions for Thor 4?
So, for those of you who don't know me, I do not watch trailers for the most part. So what am I expecting?
Can I take this road?
I'm literally not expecting anything because
You're not in the turning lane.
Yeah,
I
but
go-
could I turn here?
Yes, you
can. But
could
why
turn
would
there.
you?
Yeah, but this way.
Okay, I'm just trying to find the way that's quickest.
Just
Okay,
keep
the
going-
fastest
keep
way we
going
go straight.
Okay.
He's having a hard time. But no predictions because I don't have predictions, which I know is kind of polar to what this portion of the video is supposed to be. But you know what? That's why we're here. I did, however, hear from one person who has not seen it that he heard someone else who had seen it that it was disappointing. Much in the same vein as Doctor Strange.
Okay. Well, damn, I kind of wish I didn't hear that right before because I was kind of hyped. Considering that it's Taika Waititi, how do you think? Are you expecting this to be better than Ragnarok or worse? Because to put in perspective, Taika Waititi made Jojo Rabbit, which is in my top 10 movies of all time.
Have you seen Hunt for the Wilder People?
No, I haven't.
See, watch that because I like that. That's my favorite Taika film.
Okay.
So when you say wait, did you say as good as Ragnarok, or what did you say?
What do you think is going to be like better, worse?
So, I did not like Ragnarok too much.
Okay. Is it because they kind of messed with the emotional beats in that movie and they didn't let them sit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, like, that was the first Taika film I had seen, so I didn't know what to expect going in. But yeah, they just, you know, and the Marvel films have a lot of like one-liners, like a lot of funny moments, which is okay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they do. I will give this credit to them. They are good at like holding on certain things that need to be held on. With Ragnarok, it just didn't happen. Like all his friends died except Lady Sif, and each of their deaths are just like they happen and then it's over.
Yeah. And
so for me, you know, and there were a couple times when, you know, it was impactful, like when the whole scene, everything with the father,
with Odin, yeah,
it was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, just with that, everything back in Asgard when they went back was just kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Again, I'm not expecting anything. Christian Bale's in it, so he's in the MCU now. So maybe we'll see a Batman appearance.
Yeah, which is crazy because he's fighting gods, but his name is Christian. So what is that? Ash, are you excited for this movie?
gonna get into the theater. We're gonna watch the movie. We're gonna leave, and she's gonna go. So what's turn left here?
Too late.
She's gonna go. So what's Thor's superpowers?
She's gonna go like, I noticed there was sand in the movie.
Hey, so
What does that do?
Who was that rock guy?
Yeah, this all goes back to just me not knowing what the sand does for like.
That's not what it
or
was.
The powder, whatever.
The
from
spice.
The spice.
She watched Dune, the entirety of Dune, and then we left the movie, and she goes, "So what does the spice do?" All right, well, Kyle, I guess it's your turn. What are you expecting?
Yeah, I mean,
Ash, you can hold again.
I'm not even gonna do very good at this.
Just do it, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't have this. You know, just any idiot can do this anyway.
That's true.
Don't.
Got
him.
Well, I'm hoping that the movie is really good.
Obviously.
But I am nervous because I haven't liked any of the Phase 4 Marvel stuff.
How would he go right? Anyways.
Yeah, I haven't liked any of the Phase 4 Marvel stuff yet.
Marvel films or
Pretty much everything.
what about the shows?
Take them or leave them.
The problem with Marvel right now is that they're trying to act as if we already know these characters, and we don't.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. I don't think they're doing enough time. They're making these movies right now as if to make them for the MCU.
Well,
Which
yeah,
is
I was gonna say
problematic.
the whole series right now seems like they're making plot just to make more plot, so they can
Right.
make more plot.
Right.
I'm not getting any story or any characters that I really care about. So,
We'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe. What movie was it? Thor: Love and Thunder will do better than that.
oh,
I don't want to be in this.
It's too late now. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can.
Look at what he packing back there.
Yeah, the popcorn. It's popping in here.
it is. Yeah, this is the busiest I've seen it.
Did you get everybody's?
Yay! So it looks like Ash got a drink that Kyle doesn't want.
She got like
Vlogging every second of
sweet tea with cherry.
That actually sounds like a pretty good combination, if I'm not lying. I don't know.
I told you to get whatever
Hey,
you want.
Virgos. That's right. James Craig. Hey,
I told you to get
America.
everything. I told you to get whatever you want.
America.
Like,
Let's
like
go.
I told
That's crazy. Are you an A-list member? Do you know how A-list works? No. So shut up. Dude, show the screen, because that's not allowed.
I'll have no theater etiquette taken on. I'm so scared.
How dare you attack the son of Odin? Need some help!
movies. Movie over.
Movie $10. Hey, here in my garage here. The end of the movie. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. It was okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. Ash.
Good movie.
Got you.
Why do you look like that with your shoulders? Oh, what the fuck?
Ow!
Oh my god.
You hit me with your bag, box, bucket.
We'll be honest, that was me. Don't freak out.
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, it felt like Jake. I know what Jake's fingers on my butthole smell like.
Oh! Hey!
I love
That's making it in the
clones.
video.
Where's the car? Look for the car.
The car's over here where I parked.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't see it.
Heyo.
Me either. Alright, so Jake, rating on a scale of 1 to 10,
6.
a 6. I would give this movie a 5.5.
That's solid.
Yeah. And we'll explain why in a second. Why don't you just point it out?
Blind you?
I'm not gonna be blind, I'll be fine. Put your
What if you get
sunglasses on.
pulled over?
I'm not gonna get pulled over.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
3, 2.
It's recording.
Okay.
So here we are, late at night. We got the real moody lighting going on.
Yep.
And we just left Thor: Love and Thunder. And I'll tell you what, I did not love Thor: Love and
Oh
Thunder.
my god, what the?
But yeah, it was okay. And I'll tell you why it was okay. It's why Ragnarok was okay. It was too funny.
Here's the thing.
Too funny.
I love, like I said earlier, I like Taika Waititi a lot. This movie was not really that funny.
You don't think so?
In comparison to Ragnarok, no. I don't know what it was. There were like 2 or 3 moments that I actually laughed at, but the rest of them, all the jokes, I didn't feel like were really that funny. And I don't think it was a performance issue necessarily. I don't know. I wasn't laughing. I don't think the jokes were written well or almost at all. It seemed like most of the jokes there were. Like that was it. Like that.
Take
was,
a right.
those
Oh
were
wait,
the
we're on the
jokes.
wrong
No,
road.
I-
Never
I
mind.
know where I'm at.
Never mind.
Yeah, why wouldn't you take a
We'll
left?
see. And this is, I actually like this more, I think, than Ragnarok.
Mhm.
Maybe you had to point at that, but you
Sorry, I was thinking in my
Yeah.
brain.
'Cause, I don't know. It felt very random and absurd, and I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Like the goats yelling just constantly.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't know. I didn't like Ragnarok. It hit some emotional moments in there that I was like really into, and like I know like we talked earlier, like Ragnarok, it kind of skipped over those to immediately go to a joke essentially.
Yeah.
But I still felt something in that specific moment. I didn't feel really anything here. But they did some good stuff. Like, I liked seeing their relationship fizzle out. I wish that Korg hadn't narrated that.
Yeah.
Like, Taika Waititi's got a funny voice, but that was like, I didn't need that. I thought it would have been better to use those mostly silent scenes and just kind of intercut them throughout the movie.
Well, and this is what I was worried about going in too, was knowing Taika Waititi stuff. He can write funny and emotional.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because he has.
Yeah.
Hunt for the Wilder People is in my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful film. But here it just, that doesn't really translate. I don't know, it felt like we had 4 kind of people that we were dealing with emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Each of them was kind of dealing with a different thing, but it never really felt like the film was processing those really.
Yeah.
Like Gore specifically, I mean, he's, it's a story, it's a through line we've seen before, right? A bad guy loses somebody he loves, a bad guy loses someone that he or she loves, and it was the fault of someone more powerful than them.
Yeah.
And now they want revenge. We've seen it, and I think it was done okay here. But like at the end, he's just like, "Oh, you're right, love." Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah.
He's like, "All right, you're love." Dang, you know what?
I don't feel like we really got to have a good exchange of these ideas.
Right.
Like the closest one that we got was Thor and Jane on the boat, which I thought was a good conversation. And then when she was in the hospital bed, we got a good interaction there, I thought. But I just didn't feel like these things were really fulfilled. The whole like side plot about like Mjolnir versus Stormbreaker, that whole thing, that wasn't actually resolved, and it never came to pass in like the third act. I thought he had to like get Stormbreaker out of the shadow grip. I thought there was going to be a conversation there with Stormbreaker. I mean, like, it's goofy, and I get that it's a joke, but it never resolves itself.
Right.
And so it's just like, he hits the things really hard, and then Stormbreaker's free, and then Stormbreaker works perfectly. And I was like, well, okay.
Yeah, it feels like... So Doctor Strange did the same thing, right? We have these 2 opposing ideas, and we know why they're opposing. And I think that the 2 characters display those ideals fine, but you're right, there's never really a clash.
Yeah.
There's never really an argument, you know, whether that be talky or, you know, visually. Regardless, it's never really displayed. They just kind of fight. They fight, and then the bad guy's like,
yeah, but you never get that
right.
you never get that they're fighting over their ideals. It's just like this physical fight.
well, right, and that's what I'm saying, is like, we know that it's there, but it's not developed at all.
Right.
It just is there, and then the bad guy's like, oh, you're right. Maybe I am wrong.
Yeah.
And then they sacrifice themselves.
Yeah, it's just like, this is my problem with Phase 4. It's the same thing with Obi-Wan and most of the Star Wars shows now. Payoff without setup. Because they refuse to put in the time and the effort and the, you know, the quality writing to have setups, like true good setups, and follow through on those. And then now all we get is just movies of payoffs. And it's like, yeah, it's cool in the moment until you think back and go, wow, that felt really hollow. Well, the reason it felt hollow is because there was nothing there to fill that void. And it's just empty because of that. And I don't know, it's just, I'm just not excited about Phase 4 anything.
Well,
after seeing this and Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I agree. And I will say, definitely the stuff in the Shadow Realm, the Shadow Planet, whatever
Look
it was,
cool.
was very cool.
Yeah.
And I think, if anything, that was the closest display of those conflicting ideas that we saw, because that really set up how Jane and Thor felt about each other.
Yeah.
That whole thing, which I think, if we didn't have that, the end where she died would have been even less of like a ooh. Because they really did set up in that scene what the problem was. Like, we saw it, but, you know, that was kind of it, and they're like awkward, but that was it.
Right.
Whereas then they actually, there was dialogue about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately she was about to be taken away.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree. Well,
I mean, everything else, you know, because we had to talk about it, I think the cinematography was fine. It was MCU. It wasn't really...
That was one thing I was going to say, is everything was kind of flat looking. And James Gunn and Taika Waititi I consider to be, like, you know, really interesting visual filmmakers. Yeah. This felt boring to look at. Like, beyond the Shadow Realm stuff, which I thought was very interesting to look at, everything was just like, yeah, they're, like, in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
like,
and I will say, like, the costumes and all that stuff were cool. And I think production design did a great job, but you're right. I mean, I think with focal length and lens choice and all that stuff. And
everything was just on a 35.
It was just here, let's set this up so we can just see what's happening.
Yeah.
And then sound design was lackluster. I mean, there wasn't really any besides wheel, and music.
Yeah. Sorry, it kind of sucked. But we're calling you out, Taika Waititi. We can do better. And we have done better.
We really can do better. And we really have done better, so...
I mean, we made Notorious 3, and that's definitely out already. So...
Yeah.
Here's looking at you, Jared.
It's so bright. It looks like a little face going... Ah.
All right. Bye! Vlog over!